What's up, Glow Up Tribe? It's your girl Coco Flowers, and I think I got a word for somebody today. Listen, I want you guys to understand that if you're not aware, there is so much going on in the spirit. Like, I know if y'all do any TikTok, any social media, even if you don't watch the news comes to us through social media. There have been so many downfalls to all of these people who have been up to no good for all of these years. Listen, this is why you got to be on the right side of God, because karma is going to spin the block. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. Okay, you see these people who we all knew were up to no good being exposed. And I thank God for the relationship I have with him, because even my enemies wanted to take me out, okay? My enemies wanted me to unalive myself. My enemies tried to paint this narrative that I have been going crazy, and they tried to put fear in me by threatening me about making videos that came directly from God. You know why? Because they didn't want me to put my story out there. They didn't want me to put my face in front of the camera so that people can see for themselves something ain't right here. And so in your broken season, you probably were not very confident. You probably had a lot of negative thoughts about yourself. You probably struggle with some anxiety or depression or anything like that would play on your mental. And since you have decided to walk with God in your healing, those things have fallen away. 9 times out of 10, because God has enlightened me on what goes on in the spirit, I know now that the things that I was suffering with then were not because of me. And you know, it's so funny. I came across a guy, I believe his name is Renaud, and he gives a prophetic word. And he talked about how he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. And he was knowing all along within himself, even though he was unhealed at the time, he was like, I don't have no schizophrenia. But people kept telling him, and maybe, you know, the things that he was dealing with in his unhealed self before he, you know, strengthened his relationship with God, he probably had those thoughts circulating in his mind because spiritual warfare is real. And when he was delivered by God, he wasn't looking crazy no more. Like, he knew, he was so confident in himself and what God was doing and what happens in the spiritual world as far as the dark spirits go, that was not him. The enemy painted him out to be a lie, okay? And so for some of you, for me, for many of us, the enemy has tried to paint us as someone that we are not, and God is calling them out, okay? God is calling them out, and he's calling you out to the front line because you have a special gift in you that these people didn't want to be seen. I mean, I say this all the time. People are so jealous and envious, and that is their flesh, okay? But deep down in the spirit, that jealousy and that envy comes out as spiritual attacks, okay? They're trying to paint a picture of you, and I want you to push forward in whatever God is calling you to. I want you to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, because it is all a lie, and they will be exposed. And many of them are going through extreme karma. Many of them, they're dealing with sicknesses in their body. They're dealing with mental turmoil because the things that they try to send to you, God sits up high, okay? And he looks down low. So it doesn't matter what we can see. There's so many things that these people have done behind our backs that we don't even know of. And that's God protecting us. But he does not miss a thing, okay? So the things that they were trying to send to you, the spiritual warfare against your finances, against your health, against your children, against your sanity, trying to make you do things that would go against God's will for your life, it's all coming to hunt them, okay? The things that they tried to send to you have been returned to them, and they are feeling it, because God does not play about his children, and he definitely does not play about his children who are out here living in their purpose and walking with him and sharing the gospel and bringing people to him, who are motivated and inspiring people to be better, to do better, to live out their purpose. He don't play about you. And even if you're not connected to these people anymore, I know that you're probably very intuitive, and you probably don't wish any of these people any ill will, okay? But you know that what God has for you is for you, and what he has for those people who tried to come against them, they have to deal with their karma. You can't go saving the day. God's going to deal with them, because you're somebody who tries to help everybody along the way. You've done all that you can do for some of these people, and now they have to live out whatever justice is going to be served to them. See, some of these people banded together to bring other people into the hate that they had for you, to rally up this Mean Girls Club, which is really a fan club, because in a sense, jealousy and envy only brews from a place of, I wish I had what you have. That's purely what it is. And so, since they're not you, they don't carry your essence, they don't carry the aura that you portray out. It doesn't matter the things that they've tried to do towards you, you still stay solid in who you are. And so it becomes this rage and resentment inside of them that they will go to great lengths to try to sabotage your life. And so they start gathering people who will come against you as well, to build up this power that they really don't even have. And so God needed this to happen for you to see who these people really are. And it's because he doesn't want them to go to the next level, because God is working things out for you. He is stepping you into greater heights, and you have to leave these people where they are, because you don't need people like that around you where he is trying to take you. So he will make them expose who they are, and sometimes this takes a long time, and a lot of times people don't even understand this until they start walking in their healing, until they start walking in their purpose. Are they able to discern what God has been trying to show them for so long? So these people are only putting their damn foot in their mouth because they can't hide any longer. Vengeance is not yours, it's the Lord's, and God will deal with them, and he will bring justice to this situation in whatever way he sees fit. And so I just wanted to come on here and encourage somebody that you are on the right path. You are being restored and renewed, okay? And you're being healed by God, and he is opening doors for you. And everything that the enemy tried to take from you, know that what was for you, God had for you, despite what they tried to do. Whatever they tried to send you had no power. And so God is going to prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, so that they know that what you tried failed, and God is going to put you in their face, so that they know they tried the wrong one. I hope that this blessed somebody. I love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed day. Peace.